Greetings everyone, and welcome to a special double feature update slash unboxing slash closer look. Yeah, I got a pair of titles this week from Hammer Films, and I realized one of them at least hasn't actually been released yet. It comes out on the Monday after I'm filming this, so I thought, yeah, we probably don't want to wait on that since they were so kind to send it like a week before the release date. It would be silly of me not to capitalize on that and, give you a video about it. So that's what we're going to do today. So we got one that I've already opened up. I haven't unwrapped it and stuff, so we'll do that together. And then I got another that's still in the box. I haven't even unpacked it from the box yet. So a double feature Hammer update today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alright, so this first one is really cool. I'm actually pretty excited about it. We have The House of Hammer, Volume 1 of who knows how many. They basically said this is going to be an ongoing series, and what it is it's a collection of documentaries all about the history of Hammer Films and also about the history of some of the other studios that were competitors to Hammer Films back in the day. So check this out. Absolutely loaded with stuff. There's about 7 hours worth of documentaries and special features on here. So let's see what we got. We have, I'll just read the back to you here so you get the full breakdown. So, Hammer has been making films of all genres for nearly a century, but it's the company's horror output that achieved worldwide recognition. And Hammer Horror remains a global byword for British horror to this day. This brand new ongoing series celebrates this legacy by covering all aspects of the Hammer universe and also the wider realm of British horror, perfectly complementing the ongoing Hammer and Hammer Presents ranges. Each volume contains 2 Blu-rays of curated, rare, and newly created material alongside a 120-page book in limited edition packaging. The first volume features over 7 hours of content. So this is what's on Volume 1. Masks, Monsters, and Madmen, Part 1 of a brand new feature-length documentary telling the story of AIP, one of Hammer's main competitors in British horror. Deep Cuts, an extensive documentary looking on the effects of film censorship in the UK and the US. The Land Demands Blood. Contemporary Cornish filmmakers discuss the fundamental connection between Cornwall and British horror and the ongoing influence it has on their work. And finally, Ticket to Happiness, a brand new 2K restoration of a long-thought lost Hammer short from 1959. How cool is that? And additional stuff, and much more, including a career interview with effects makeup wizards Dave and Lou Elsey, an examination of Hammer music and why it works so well, and an in-depth look at Michael Gough's highly memorable British horror output, including a 120-page book featuring a mix of new articles on Hammer, horror, and non-horror flavors, and the wider world of British horror, alongside an archival interview with Vincent Price. Sold! Well, clearly I had to get that. So what say we crack this open and check out the inside, shall we? Oh, man. And it's in a nice hardbox case as well, so, hardbox fans take note. In fact, all of Hammer's releases have been put in the hardbox releases, the small ones and the big ones. And it's great stuff. I have basically collected all of them. This is a label. Once I saw that Hammer had decided to become their own in-house boutique label, yeah, that's it. I got lucky and got in on the ground floor with their first major release, which was the Captain Kronos set. We'll talk about that in another video. But, yeah. Love me some Hammer. So there we go. And if you look at the spine there, and the back, the other spine. And I think we can just take the J card off. Oh, and look at that. Lovely picture of Vincent on the back. Fabulous. So Hammer's been doing their own in-house remasters and re-releases of their own catalog, but they also started a secondary line, which they mentioned on the back there, called Hammer Presents, which is basically Gothic horror from other studios. So they've actually been licensing a lot of those as well and doing nice remasters of them. So slide that out. So once again, nice hardcover. Nice, lovely matte finish as well. Very classy. Gotta love that. So just put that there. And we open this up, and oh, is this a wraparound? Yeah, it's a wraparound cover. So let's take a look at this here. There we go. Check that out. Very nice. And then inside we've got our 2 Blu-rays, and then a nice big fat pocket for the book. So we'll slide that out. And, oh, there's even more artwork inside. Behind the book. There's just artwork everywhere. I mean, that's almost a reason enough for me to get it, is for the artwork. So if we take a look at the discs here, just give me a second. We'll just pop these out. So with the discs, we have one with Sir Christopher Lee on the cover, or on the label, and then one with Peter Cushing. Very nice. And then of course the picture of Vincent on the back there. So I'm just going to put these back in. Oh, and then inside we actually have even more, so I'll just set these aside for a second here. There we go. Look, even more contents than what they listed on the back. Very cool. We have all of those. Roger Corman at FOFF 1995. I don't know what FO. Fear of Fang Fright. I don't know what that is, but anyway, I'm assuming some convention. The Curse of Frankenstein 2025 premiere footage. Yeah, they recently did one of their big deluxe box sets of The Curse of Frankenstein. They've got one coming for Dracula later this year, so take note on that. And a trailer, the UK trailer for Quatermass 2. Yeah, they've done the first 2 Quatermass films in big box sets. We'll be talking about those in another video as well. So let's put these back in here. Oh, this is going to be great. And I don't recall if these are region locked. Doesn't seem to say. Most of their stuff is region free, though typically what they'll do is if it's a 4K release, the 4K will be region free, but the Blu-ray will be region B locked. So I'm kind of thinking this might be region locked. I don't know off the top of my head, but if we take a look here, oh, this is, wow, this book alone has some heft to it. And they do these square bound books for pretty much everything as well. Here, just take a quick peek there. Very nice. Oh, this is good. I love like horror documentaries and you know, stuff about the genre, and I'm a huge fan of Gothic horror, which is, you know, I can't believe it's taken me as long as it has to get into yeah, see, like here's a thing about Cry of the Banshee, which is one of the movies they released through their Hammer Presents line. So it's not a Hammer film, it's one of the other studios. But yeah, just tons and tons and tons. It would take too long to go through all this, but yeah, this is fantastic. Hound of the Baskervilles, which had Peter Cushing in it, and yeah, oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to grab all of these. These are amazing. Oh my God, Jacqueline Pierce. There we go. Who Blake 7 fans will know. Wow. Plague of the Zombies. Very cool. Wow. Okay, well, that's going to be a lot of fun to go through. So we'll put this back in here. And there we go. And what like just a classy set, you know, this little book with a book in it. And then the slipcase. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. House of Hammer, Volume 1, available now from Hammer Films. You can get it direct through their website. I'll include a link in the description probably. If I don't, remind me and I'll add one. So let's just set this one aside for the moment because we got another package from Hammer. Hasn't even been a week since I got that one. But they do tend to put out a lot. So if you're going to collect them, you may want to be a little more selective. You may not want to be as insane about it as I've been. But I've absolutely fallen in love with their releases. They just do such an amazing job with them that, you know, I want them all. Gotta catch them all, right? So, they even have their own packing tape. They're just stuck together. And I love that the guy who basically revitalized Hammer is named John Gore. What a perfect name for a guy running a horror label, you know? Like, that's awesome. There we go. And they always package everything very nicely. Ah, here we go. I think this is one of their film noirs, which is great to see getting released. They haven't really had a lot of releases over the years. And one of their more obscure ones, we have 36 Hours. Yeah, very nice. And this one is a 4K release. So this is from 1954. And once again, nice hard box, additional art on the back. Sorry. I should mention also they always have a little quote on the bottom of the J card. So this one is, I've got less than 36 short hours to clear myself and find out who did kill Katie. Oh, so someone is falsely accused. Those are always fun. And there is a little message on the bottom of this one as well. I'll just show you real quick here. There it is. Welcome to the House of Hammer. Very nice. Okay, well, shall we open this one up too? Yes. Do let's. So here. There we go. Oh, these are beautiful. And they all like have a uniform style to them, so they line up really nicely on your shelf and look very, very good. So a slightly smaller J card this time. Now these are limited editions, but they're not numbered as far as I can tell. So those who are number fiends may be a little disappointed by that, but that's okay. So there we go. We got a nice clean look at the cover there. And then on the back, I gather this was an alternate title, maybe the American title. Terror Street. I don't know, Terror Street. I think 36 Hours kind of it gives you more of that sense of urgency, you know. So let's see. So first off, we have the Digibook or Digipack. Wraparound cover again? Yeah, I guess they're all wraparound covers. Whoops, we got discs falling out here. Hold on. We'll just spin that around a little bit. There we go. So here we go. Very nice. Love the artwork on these. Holy shit. And then spin it around, and it's a 2-disc set. I believe one is 4K and one is Blu-ray. Yes. It's very nice that they give you both. So then if we take a look here, essentially we have the same contents on both, but I like how they still list the contents of both discs just to really prove the point. See? It's the same. It's the same on both of them. So what do we got here? So we've got, they're both in the original 1.37 to 1 aspect ratio. So it's 36 Hours and Terror Street. 36 Hours has commentary with Kim Newman and Barry Forshaw. Kim Newman does so much extras stuff. I follow his socials. and Terror Street with commentary by Toby Rowan and Heath Holland. You have 36 Hours trailer elements, the UK censor card, the Terror Street trailer, United Kingdom of Noir, so a featurette, Shadows Across the Atlantic, which I'm guessing is about how their film noirs were presented across the pond in North America land. Black and White, another featurette, 36 Hours on Terror Street, Suspense, The Man Who Couldn't Lose, and Suspense, Remember Me? Is that like episodes of the radio show Suspense? I wonder. And yeah, and then if you look at the Blu-ray side, on this side, it's all the same contents. So there you go. So even if you haven't upgraded to 4K yet, they've got you covered. You can start collecting and still enjoy the content, and then you can enjoy the higher quality later when you get all your fancy schmancy 4K stuff. And then, as they do with all of their releases, we have, oh, there's actually more stuff. We have a book. Is this the Crime Files? Yeah, the Hammer Crime Files. So this is they have this for their crime thrillers and their film noirs, essentially. An ongoing series of square-bound books that they include with it. And there we go. So let's read. Does this give us a little bit of, yeah, this gives us a little lowdown on the movie. It says, 36 hours. I've got less than 36 short hours to clear myself and find out who did kill Katie. Hollywood tough guy Dan Duryea plays against type as an innocent man on the run in post-war London in this early Brit noir from Hammer, one of the many crime thrillers they made in the early 1950s. Directed by B-movie specialist Montgomery Tully and scripted by prolific pulp crime writer Steve Fisher, 36 Hours and its American version Terror Street have been painstakingly restored by Hammer in 4K from the original film negatives. USAF Major Bill Rogers returns to London after more than a year overseas to find his wife has moved out of their apartment. Tracking her down to a swish West End pad, he gets drunk and wakes up to find her murdered with his own gun. Oh. And then I guess he has only 36 hours to prove his innocence. Wow. Holy moly. It says the shooting schedule, set lists, interiors and exteriors, cast list, unit list, wardrobe list, production breakdown sheets, contents of the scrapbook, inserts, stock shots, stills montage, U.S. campaign book, and articles. Like so much stuff. Wow. So, yeah, all of the Hammer releases are like this. They give every single one, no matter how obscure or unknown it is, the absolute royal treatment. And how big the box set is solely determined by how much extra material there is. So, look, we even got like behind-the-scenes photos and stuff, which is pretty cool. So some of the bigger, more popular movies have... Oh my God, do we have the script? No, it's not the script. It's like just a whole bunch of like production notes and stuff from the actual production. That's actually really cool to have. Wow. That is so cool. And advertising, all kinds of stuff. Like, what an absolute wealth of material. So, yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of Hammer, if you're a fan of film noir, just any of this stuff, then check out some of these sets. They're really, really good. They really do pull out all the stops for them. And then here, oh, is this like a program? Oh my God, it's like a program, sort of. It's like, it's done like a program book. Your campaign plan. And there. And then here we got more advertising material. My food is done. We'll eat after. Perfect timing. We're almost done. So there we go. So that is a couple of very nice additions to the Hammer library. There is a much larger video coming where I go over the rest of the collection thus far. And then going forward, as new stuff comes in, we're just going to do it kind of like this, where we'll just do like a little unboxing and closer look right there on the spot. Let me just move. Funk. Sorry, Dan. Ugh. Dan. And there we go. A very worthy pair of additions to the Hammer Films library. Oh, and just quickly, if you wanted to get some idea sort of how they look lined up, there you go. Like I was saying, they all follow a very uniform style that looks great on your shelf. Alrighty, folks. Well, that is it from me to you for now. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.